So today we're doing a review of a 2007 Pontiac G5 in lovely winter weather up in Canada here. As you can see, yes, hubcaps are missing. That's a separate incident. I'll put that in an update video at some point. But it is a four-door sedan. It's a G5 right after they changed it since 07 from the Pursuit model. There's a nice Pontiac logo right there. Go around to this side of it here. It's not a too bad looking car. Two different headlights. The one burnt out a few years back, but it's a nice Pontiac logo again. I have snow on it. Cleaned it up much better. Alright, so now we get to it and we will start it up. So here are the keys and your ignition, which was replaced under recall because GM had these under recall for a while, but get the fuel pump there. Service traction. Another sort of common thing with this car, I don't know about other G5s, but the traction ABS, I guess either the fuse or the wiring shorts when it gets colder and there's salt and snow on the road. Doesn't happen in the summer when it's wet or anything, when it's raining, but just into this time of year. Alright, well, take another quick look outside. Recording in a nice lovely field, because why not? Either way, four-door, it has a 2.2 liter four-cylinder. It also does not have body matching color mirrors, so you get the black plastic ones, because this is the G5 base model, or which is considered the SE model. An exhaust there. Doesn't sound too bad, these cars. These 2.2s. But yeah. Fuel filler door on the right side as well. It does only have one mud flap. The other one broke off a few years back, I believe, so just haven't really got around replacing it. And yeah, the two different headlights. The one burnt out, and I believe the lens also cracked, so might as well just replace it. License plate cover doing its job, keeping the plate not covered. Either way, no fog lights, nothing like that. Just a base model vehicle. Base. There was a more base model of this. It was like the VL or VX. And it was more so in the Cobalts, but you could also get in the G5s. But now let's pop the hood, which is right to your left there. And the OBD2 port is just right above it there. Let's have a look at that engine. Oh, there we go. So there it is, an ecotec 2.2 liter four-cylinder, making a whopping 148 horsepower, right around 155 foot-pounds of torque when new. Not so much anymore. So for your air filter, have your strut mounts. Check over here, that's for your ABS, washer fluid, brake fluid, coolant, everything there. The car does take 5W30 oil, so just in case you're purchasing one, that's what it takes. Recommend synthetic, just makes the motors run a little bit better. And also that you may can hear right now, a bit more ticking, especially when it's cold. It's piston stuff with these motors. Also very common. Alright, so let's take a look on the inside of the vehicle. So this vehicle, as you can see, actually before I do that, does have manual locks. No power locks in this vehicle. You can see there that it just broke off because it's cheap GM plastic. And as you may have seen from the outside, the rust, which is very abundant in these cars, because it is Canada after all. But we'll take a quick look here. Yep, manual locks. Nice manual hand crank windows. Oh, got that nice snow in there on both sides, all around. Also, manual mirrors. This car, on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your automatic lights, turn signals, and your high beams. See the steering wheel there? Your high beams. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have your wiper controls, your intermittent wiper controls. Very nice touch. General Motors in 2007. There's a nice Pontiac logo again. And you can see this car vehicle does come with air conditioning. Very simple climate controls. Just for your face, your feet and your face, just your feet. Your front window defrost and your feet, and just the front window defrost. You also have how fast you're on there to move. You have your air conditioning, max AC or recirc, and your rear window defroster. Very helpful in the winters in Canada. And your heat and cold. Very simple controls, not like new cars or anything where it's sometimes complicated. But here's your radio. It does have 6 presets and aux jack, which pretty good considering a Nissan Micra today in 2019 has the same options. So just saying here. But it does have CD as well. And it sounds pretty good too. So there is that, and your hazard buttons, what I did not put on, are right there, right beside your steering wheel, just in case of emergency. Very easy access to everything. In here, your glove box full of CDs, Petro-Canada, maps, Blake Shelton, because you know what? Why not? But you also, in your settings here in the radio, your bass, treble, fade, balance, and go back to your menu there. So, and on here you have your 2 controls. So that's your OK, the arrow there, and the other side. Let's just turn that radio off. I don't want to copy strike here. So you go through it. You have, this car is 116,091 miles at current, according to 116,091 miles. Currently 17 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Yeah, trip A, trip B. Fuel range, economy. It's not awful. Average speed, yeah, it's city driven. Oil life, 88%. Always remember with these cars, especially, I don't know, change the oil more frequently with them, just so you don't develop so much piston slap and clacking, cacking, whichever you call it, with the valves and everything. And back to coolant. Also, with these 2 buttons in the steering wheel, if you hold them and release them, let's try that again. And release them, you have your oil light reset, your units, so you can change English and metric, and your delay lock, so and then English language. So -8 degrees, 186,841 kilometers, not bad for a G5 with 2.2. Trip A, trip B, fuel range, economy 11.6, once again, average speed, oil life, coolant, and you're back to your main screen here. So let's have a look in the back seat. Manual lock once again, and I'm sorry for the wind noise and everything, but I figured just record it right now. Can you call it a winter view? As you see, this car is being used. We still have a club in here, not sponsored. Nestle water bottles, a Canadian Tire hat, nice bag, Tim Hortons. That's how you know it's proper Canadian. So I am 6'2" myself, and I'm not comfortable getting behind myself here. It's just not a good idea. Wouldn't ride with somebody that tall and behind. But if you sit like a normal person in that side, you can fit easily people back here. You can fit 5 people. I have, so that's not too bad. 5 tall people, everybody's over 6 foot. A bit of a squeeze, but for short distances it's okay. For long distances, it's not really recommended, I would say. There's your rear window defroster, child anchor hooks right there for child seats, and your folding seats, which I'll always show you in the trunk, which I still haven't unlocked yet. So, which there's no cars coming. I know my feet are stuck under the seat, which is very nice. Once again, manual windows, and here you do have your child locks. All right, we'll lock that manual lock, and we will. In here, that's your trunk release. Open that. This does have a spoiler for added downforce. So in the trunk, there are your folding seats there. And as an example, you can easily fit 4 30 equal 60 Royal original toilet rolls in the trunk, easy. And under this here, you have your spare tire with jack and your battery location, all under here. All right. And before I forget, we'll get a quick clip of the exhaust, and then we will conclude this review. So we'll do outside first here. Sort of raspy, but not bad. This have a rev limiter right around 4,000 RPM, so not awful. Instead of go down, we'll do like a sort of silly acceleration. Right, now let's get the inside shot there. Very snowy, but this is with inside, with the doors closed, all the windows up. Hear that ticking? That's your piston slap. It's not a bad sounding motor once again. So, if you are looking for a car that's for your teenager or your newly licensed driver, it is a good car. Insurance is a bit high though. It's on the high side. But that's because of the recalls, and it is a small car after all. It is a city car, so you would sort of expect that. Cheaper insurance than a Corolla, Accord, Honda Civic, anything like that. But, so anyways, here's to conclude the review of the 2007 Pontiac G5. Thanks for watching. Also, check out my Instagram page, Hamilton's Park Cars. Thank you. And we'll see you in the next one.